Hi, I'm Tiny Pirate and here are 5 top tips for building efficient, amazing subways in City Skylines. Our first tip is to plan your routes while thinking about which side of a subway station your subway trains will stop at. Subway trains follow the same rules as your traffic. They'll stop on the left-hand side of the route for a left-hand drive map and on the right when you're playing a right-hand drive map. By planning ahead when you set subway routes, it's possible to ensure trains from 2 different routes always stop on opposite sides of a station and never interfere with each other. The simplest way to do this is to make sure that both routes cycle in the same direction, either clockwise or counterclockwise. If you're careful about route design, we have found that up to 4 routes can successfully meet at a single station with very little congestion. In fact, you may be able to push the maximum routes for a single station higher than 4 if you pay attention to the rest of the tips in this video, particularly our notes on metro budget. A quick pointer on the 4 route rule. If you have a long looping track with several stops, then naturally you'll want to run a train in both directions around the track. This ensures your citizens aren't riding all the way across the city to get to a train station 1 stop away in the other direction. But remember that these 2 routes will count against your 4 route limit when you connect up to a busy central metro station. However, for smaller tracks of only 2 or 3 stops, you can get away with a single route going one way around the loop. This means you really can squeeze up to 4 different tunnel loops through a single station without congestion, if you're careful. Our second tip is to drop your metro budget. The greater your subway budget, the more trains get placed on the track, and a lot of subway trains on the same route can cause a lot of congestion. Chances are you don't need that many subway trains running at once anyway, as they are quick and will carry a lot of people. If, however, you have a lot of long city-crossing subway routes, an absolutely minimal budget might result in subway passengers waiting a long time between trains. Our advice is when the city is small, keep the subway budget small, and very carefully raise it as your city grows and your subway routes get longer. As your metro budget increases, the long routes will get extra trains before the shorter ones, hopefully keeping congestion at bay. For our third tip, we recommend doubling up on subway stations at particularly busy hub areas. 2 side-by-side stations work brilliantly, with passengers happy to hop off one train line and walk to the next one. Using this approach, you can build really concentrated transport hubs where a lot of train and bus routes meet, allowing your citizens to move around your city efficiently. Our fourth tip is to not be afraid to use the Bulldozer, a kind of recurring theme in a lot of our videos on City Skylines. Use the Bulldozer to destroy tunnels and the Relocate tool to move subway stations around and lay out better routes. You aren't stuck with the tunnels and routes you've laid out, so change them as your city grows and your city's needs change. Our fifth tip is to remember that your space elevator, airport, passenger train system and monuments all either draw visitors and tourists or bring them into the city. Give them their own subway stations to keep those visitors off your roads. Likewise, up to 4,000 citizens will attend a single university. Give them their own subway station that leads to a transport hub, allowing students to get in and out of class efficiently without clogging up roads. This has been 5 top tips for building an awesome and efficient subway network in City Skylines. If you have some tips of your own, we'd love to hear them down in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to catch more of our tips videos, funny let's plays, and other bits and bobs. Thanks for watching, we'll see you later.